Hey guys, it's Wednesday, and this week our topic is about like beauty standards in other countries and stuff. So, this week we're talking about beauty standards from other countries. There is some really cool things about other countries that we don't have. Things like hijabs. I think those are like the coolest. I think I could really rock one of those if I got contacts. I think I could be like, ooh, mysterious and just really cool. I also think bindis are kind of cool. That's why Gwen Stefani used them in like 1997. Anyways, I just think there's so many cool things about other countries and the way that they like represent people and stuff and how it's all symbolic, especially those tattoos on your hand. Um, I don't know what that's called. I'll remember as soon as I hit stop recording. But anyways, um, it's actually interesting though. So I've been to a couple countries, and I was having a conversation with someone about it and about how sometimes it's hard to go other places as a fat girl. And like you never know how people are really gonna react to you. Like if you're like the fattest person they've ever seen, or if you're just like cool, whatever. But in this conversation I had with someone, we were talking about how when I travel, I tend to meet a lot of random guys and like I'll go on some dates with them and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I wouldn't expect that really." But maybe it's just like the specialness of being on vacation makes you more flirty or loose. I don't know. But so my friend was like, well, like when I went to Romania, I went on like 3 dates and 3 nights. And he was like, well, maybe that's because they don't get to see enough big girls. And like some guy does see one and he turns out to be like an FA, maybe that's really cool. Like that's such an advantage for me because if they don't have a lot. Does this even make sense? I don't even know if I'm making sense. I want to find out the beauty standards of countries just by visiting. Like one time in Mexico, they had like this plastic chair and I totally broke it. I so broke this chair in the middle of a church service. And then I got stuck in the chair cuz it had really high arms and I just couldn't get out of the chair. But once I was in Ecuador and we had a driver for the group that I was with, and the driver like really seemed really interested in me, like thought it was really cool, I guess. And one day he randomly like brings his daughter to work with him to drive in the car. So we're all sitting up front and he was just like, "You're such a happy fat girl. Like I needed you to talk to my daughter." And I was like, "Okay." Okay, his daughter, like, she wasn't even fat. She was curvy, but she wasn't like, oh, curvy, like she's actually fat, but you just say curvy. She was just a curvy girl. She was not fat whatsoever. And it was just, I felt so bad for her because you could tell that, like, her parents didn't know what to do, and she wasn't fat. She didn't have a problem, but everyone's telling her she has a problem, which I think that's probably what it was that, made her depressed, was being told something's wrong with her, but there was nothing wrong with her. And it was really cool because I kind of just got to spend the day like talking with her. I was only like 15. I didn't know what the hell I was saying, but I don't know. I just talked to her and it was cool, and like I don't know if she's okay now. I hope she is. Oh, and I had this assumption that fat girls never got kidnapped. Totally wrong. Just saw a poster yesterday. Fat girl weighs 270. Totally got kidnapped. She probably ran away.